So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale. Law! That is lovely from Law!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get it through? Messi is onto this. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Messi. He's in a good... Big chance! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be...
And Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
30 minutes gone. Law. Neymar. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona go into the lead. And here's Messi. Hullet. Kukçu. Law. Owen. Out towards the flank. Now, can they get him away? Played into the box.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's gone looking for safety. And the shot! It is a fantastic goal! A finish of true class! And they're at it again, in double quick time! No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Irwin demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And we hit half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Barcelona head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Cook-Chu goes steaming forward. And here's Neymar. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, good-looking ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Owen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Law. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great vision. Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Can he finish? They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Rijkaard. The message is clear, none shall pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a good ball. It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Owen. And it's Soboslai. Owen is having a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Mbappe! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Argentina are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's gone for goal! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
No, there's no sort of quality on that. Best. Pull it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No, he's not getting any further than that. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Best. Knocks it into space. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Looking to goes for a shot! Baresi with the clearance. Szoboszlai. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And Owen! And that tested the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Szoboszlai! Threads one in. Law. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Terrific header! Outstanding save to keep that out.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Cross from... Up he goes! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Owen. And it's made its way to him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Zanetti. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Played back in. Szoboszlai!
Added time.
And he's done very well to deal with it. Best. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Pullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running in behind.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
And that's a throw-in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Good ball, good take. He has found the way through. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Cruyff, nicely spread, wriggles his way through. Ah, such a clever touch. Cruyff, and this is Cruyff.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. And it's Sunday, and he's had a hit! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adams with the slide tackle there. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And he's cut it out. Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Looking for the run. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nice bit of trickery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Beckham just eases him off the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And he's picked it up out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent, the way he cut it so perfectly.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Let's hope for another good show.
Barcelona sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half. Cruyff knocks it out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
This is their second corner of the game. Kukchu getting this one clear. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Howson. And it's Cáceres. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely shaped ball. Now this could be a chance. Law! Outstanding by Law! A finish of true class! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Out of play for a throw. Beckham. Olise. Time and again they are repelled. And this is Okazaki. And that's and the shot! Yes! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
It's become a case of men against boys. Barcelona get their fourth corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Cáceres. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. Looking to play him in. That is good alertness. Out for a throw. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely, now then. Real chance! Sensational from Haaland! About as smooth as it gets. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponent, tries a shot! Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! Takes a shot! He's put his foot right through that one. Well, this is surely their last chance. Beckham. That's that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.